didn't know what the other race was, so that's pretty good. Australia. Oh, it's Great Britain reverse. Okay, I just put Britain. Sorry, guys. I can change that later, though. I'll change it to Britain reverse after. Where the hell do I gotta go here? Commentary. Where is it? There it is. Commentary streams. Okay. And now I go to here. And then I go here. And there it is. Okay, good. Oh, excuse me. Let's go there. Discord. Commentary. Send. And there it is. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Just go to YouTube. Now. Make sure my voices. I think it's working. Make sure my voices. Yeah, there it is. Wonderful. All right. Got my coffee. All brewed. I'm had my little nap. My afternoon nap. You gotta have these when you get older. Oh boy, there you go. So yeah, Great Britain and I think it's Australia that we're doing. So 2 good tracks. This should be fun. Okay. Keep in mind the F2 cars do not have ERS. They are DRS, but they are yeah, they're fun to drive though. A little more old school driving because you don't have so many different little things you gotta do. You gotta use corner exit and stuff like that to come out of the corner, so get a good run coming out of the corner. I didn't find, at least the tracks that I ran doing the F2, the DRS was too powerful, so you know, you really gotta get a good run coming out of the corner to make the pass or late break a guy going into the corner. I also found by the setups, a lot of the setups that a lot of people were running, like in TT, your off throttle differential because the rear end is so weird when you get off the throttle in the F2 car. Something I noticed, right? Because I raced a series as well. And then yeah, like I said before, you got like a huge amount of understeer. Really gotta turn the wheel and hope it bites. Yeah, it's almost like a bulldozer you're driving there. It feels like you're pushing the front end. But yeah, we're supposed to have a pretty decent showing, I think, tonight. Oops. We're supposed to have pretty close to a full lobby, I think. We're getting there right now. We got Ghost, Rob Sue, yeah, Joey B, Lewis App. Oh yeah, we got some of the older guys coming here. Sumo Gillian, another commentator, probably a little better than I. They're more professional than me. I'm just kind of, what was it that Ghost said to me? Gee, Ghost, I'm a homely I'm a homely type commentator, and yeah, I always say that. I'm not really even a commentator. I'm more of a guy that talks about the race and watches along with you. And we got Bacon Bear, Jacko Lacko, and then Koru. I don't know. Was he racing before? Yeah, he's new. Oh, you new guys, come on, man. Let's get a couple of subscribers on my channel here, right? I know there's a couple of new guys in here that probably haven't subscribed. I'm almost at 100, right? Come on. I need to break 100, so yeah, try to subscribe. Then we got Lords D, Bald, Kylo Ren, Runes, and then MSS 508, Glock, Dake Robelski, and Avenir Sinharoy. Sorry, I like that guy's name. Sinharoy. Kevin. Trudoki God. Ricky V. Yeah. I think Ricky, I don't know how the results went. I didn't look. Tuesday, because I had to go do a consultation and she had to do like a checkup to see if I needed surgery. Good news is I don't need surgery. So at least Tuesday was a thing. I just needed a spray to go up my nose, like some sort of testosterone, or not testosterone, or like a steroid type spray up my nose to help clear up things, right? But it can take up to like 8 weeks before I start to notice it, so I have to keep noticing it, right? So anyways, that's good. I don't need to have somebody go up my nose and have a surgery inside there. So yeah, that looks like everybody, as far as I can tell. There's some other guys jumping in here. I think I got everybody's name. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have a good race. Oh, there we go. LB Racing 33. I haven't seen this guy before, so that'll be nice. New guy in the field. Yeah, fuck me in a full field for the F2 special little mini series they have here. Yeah, so I think Ricky EB is the man to beat, okay, from Ricky's Dutch, eh? Look at that. That's nice. I like that. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm actually part Dutch, kind of. Well, both my parents are Dutch, right? I'm Canadian, but both my parents are from Holland, so I like the Dutch. Yeah, I like the Dutch. But what's the saying, at least in English you say it, if you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. Runes, what's Runes? You come to commentate with me? Is he not racing now? Oh, there he goes, he's back in his car. I scared him off, he didn't want to come commentate with me. Alright, so it's looking like everything's getting sorted out here. And then I think, if my understanding is correct, we're going to do a one-shot qualifying for Great Britain. We'll just take whoever we get, I guess, for that. And yeah, then we do the race, 10 laps, with 35%, I do believe that is. And then after that race, whoever finishes last starts first. It's a reverse grid. All right, so we do a reverse track with a one shot, and then we do a reverse grid on Australia. If I got that right, I think that's right. I think I got that right. But yeah, it looks like we got a full turnout, 20 cars for the F2 Classic. For their, F2 mini series here. I like that, changes it up for everybody, gives them a little thing. These cars are fun, I like them. I enjoy driving them, right? So, yeah, I enjoy watching the guys drive them too. A little bit fun. You seeing people be checking up. I've got a full pot of coffee. I just made it. So yeah, I'm ready to go. And it looks like everybody is starting to check up. So what comms means commentary. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's my mom. Gotcha. That's that Dutch lady I was telling you about, Ricky and Kevin, our two Dutch guys. You can see that. And yes, comms means commentary, mother. Yes, that's what it means. I think that's what you were trying to say to me. But yeah, my mom's watching. Look at that. Everybody, let's keep the comments nice. Let's not scare off my mom. There you go. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, this is not good. Somebody's going to be upset with somebody, I think. Because if you look at the timer's already started. People got to get their setups in. And somebody's already started the countdown. I wonder if this is going to piss somebody off. Or are you going to hear about this? But yeah, we'll take whatever car comes up, okay? I don't know who we're going to get here. We got 10 guys watching. Here we go. Spectator menu. Yeah. Not much in doing this. I'll keep the telemetry closed. There's really no point in having that telemetry. There's no secret to it or anything special. So it opens up the screen. And it looks like we got Bacon Bear. So Bacon Bears are Bacon Bear from the USA. Is yeah, he's the guy we get to sit in for our one-shot quali. And the reverse grid. Whoa, he got close there. I think he kept it in though. He'll be all right. You don't want to go over the white line and invalidate that qualifying run. But yeah, this is England in reverse in the F2 cars. So this, I'll have to see where Bacon Bear comes out. I don't know if it's going, but it's looking like it might be, he's running about 16th right now, I think. I think that's, it adjusts as it goes, I think, how they do it in the one shot. You just gotta hold it together. Bacon Bear. The Bacon Bear. I like that. I'm a big fan of bacon. Not such a big fan of bears, but, you know. And there we go. A couple of disqualifications. Bacon Bear gets 15th. He'll be starting 15th in the reverse grid, reverse track, Britain and reverse. Okay, so we've got Bald, Kylo Ren on the front row, Dake, Ricky EB on the second row, Jacko Lacko, Lewis App on the third row, Robowski, Koru on the fourth row, Sumo, Gillian, and Runes on the fifth row, Ghost and Lawrence on the sixth, MS5 and Kevin on the seventh row. Bacon Bear, Avenir Sidharoy on the 8th row. Rosu, Troloki God on the 9th row, and LB Racing and Clock on the other one. Why was there 21 people there? Did you see that? That was weird. Why was there 21 people? Are you allowed to have 22 cars on that grid? I wonder. Did I see that right? Maybe I didn't see that right. I don't know. But anyways, that's your grid. Just popping in to say hi. There we go. Say, am a girl, not a dude. Bacon Bear is a girl. Right on. I like that. We got I don't know how young or whatever, but we have a female running with us in the racing league, which is awesome. I think that's great. Good luck, Bacon Bear. And, or shall I say, Miss Bacon Bear. I'm sorry about that. Awesome. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing, boys. And the lights are out. Let's get this thingy all done here. Stop, tire, enable. We're gonna disable that. Okay, there we go. It looked okay. Ricky AV down one. Oh, back up, and we're all things. So we got a mix of tires here. Some starting on the red, some starting on the whites. So different strategies from a lot of people. We got Bald in the front. We got Dake, Kylo Ren, Robowski, Ricky EV, Jacko Lacko's up there too. So yeah, but it looked like we had a good start. Let's hide this, and yeah, it looked like we had a good start, nice and clean. Everybody got away pretty decently. It looks like those front four might be oh, somebody got off the track. You gotta be careful in these cars. They got quite a bit of understeer. And yeah. So Bacon Bear. I like that. And it's a girl. That's quite the name. Bacon Bear, that's cool. Well, I hope she does well. I really do, right? Now that I know that she's a girl, I hope she puts the elbows out and gets up there and mixes it up with some of these guys. And shows everybody she can do whatever we can do and do it better. Yeah. Bacon Bear. Avenir. Sinharoy. LB Racing, new guy, I think. I haven't seen him before, or maybe I just don't remember. I mean, I'm getting old, so these things happen. So yeah, you know what? I think England. Okay, if I can remember quickly, if you're on them whites, the best strategy here, okay, is actually on the white. Is to pit. If you're on a white set of tires, you want to pit like lap 2, maybe lap 3, and then go to the reds, because the reds are going to last that whole run, okay, easily, right? So if you're on the whites, you want to do it as quickly. If you're on the reds, you're probably going to want to wait almost till the last few laps. That's how I did it anyways. I made a mistake and went with the reds. I should have went with the whites first, because I found, but that might have been an F224 or 2 though, so it might be a little bit different for 25. But yeah, the white tires don't handle that great on mind you, Bald is making them work, and he's holding back the guy, but yeah, I'm going to be curious to see what the strategy is going to be on these guys on the white tires, if they are going to do the early undercut and get onto them reds quickly. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen here. But Oh, Sumo Gillian, 10-second penalty. There you go. He's, like I said, he's one of the guys to go first into the pit. So both teammates pitting early. They're both sitting in the pit. I gotta go see this. But you see, look at that. Sumo Gillian goes, so that's 2021. So there's actually 21 guys racing right now. Maybe, what is there, 22 cars in F2 maybe? Yeah, so there's, unless there's a number missing somewhere along there. But yeah, so we got 21 cars on the track. Okay. So there you go. I'm not sure what team that is. Team Yellow was Ghost and Sumo. Look at that. That's the commentary team. Yeah, the commentary team makes the early undercut, which I think is going to work. But you know what? I think Sumo might have gotten screwed by the double stack, because he seems not to be with his teammate here. His teammate seems to be quite a bit ahead of him. Right? I think it might work out for Ghost, depending on how his pit stop went. But doing that early pit stop might work for him. Because I remember doing that too. If you're on white, you pit on the lap 2 or 3, and then go the rest of the race on the reds, because that's just the best strategy to go. And I think that's what a lot of guys are doing. That, or they're listening to me and they're starting to pit. Right? Like, I really think the best strategy on this track is to start whites and pit early. So we'll have to see. I wonder what Bald's gonna do. Like, honestly, I think Bald should probably be pitting. I know it sucks when you're second to pit so early, but I think it's the best thing to do. Get himself on that tire, and he might be able to spread himself out a lead by that early undercut, and maybe be able to pull something on Dake, Grobowski, Jacko, Lacko, and Robesu. All these guys that haven't pitted yet, right? You can see, what is it, Kylo Ren. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I want to see where Kylo Ren comes out, because he's the first one in line here. And also Ricky EV. See, Ricky EV, he's not, that's why he's run so many races. He's smart. And there we go. Bald is pitting too, which I think is best way. Oh, shit. That's weird, eh? How you come into the pits in reverse. Oh, no. 10 seconds. We got a virtual safety car. Let's check that out. Make sure it is a virtual. Because sometimes I get virtual and it ends up being a full safety car. But it does look like it is a virtual. So that comes at really good time, I think, for Ricky, not Ricky, but Bald, who just pitted. I think that's really going to work out good, actually, for Bald. I think he's going to really benefit from that early pit stop, especially since it comes during a virtual safety car. He's going to save a ton of time, and he's going to be pulling the undercut. Oh, look at that. Dake misses that corner, goes way wide. He comes back out on the track. No harm there. I think the guy's seeing him coming on track well in advance, so I don't think that's any problem there. But yeah, there we go. That's that understeer I was talking about. Jacko Lacko up in third place. But yeah, these cars got some crazy understeer, so you gotta watch it sometimes. You think you're gonna be able to handle it, but mid-corner, all of a sudden you realize the car's not turning for you. Yeah, boy. But yeah, I wonder how long they're gonna go. They're probably gonna go longer on those reds and probably pit around 7 or 8. And nope, they're gonna pit right thing. I'd actually prefer to go longer on the reds because the whites just aren't very good on. I found at England. So I have to see. I'm thinking Ball's gonna really come out. Honestly, when all these pit stops do cycle through, I think Ball's gonna come out really in the lead here. Once all these pit stops cycle through, and I think he might get himself a nice decent gap and break that DRS like he has with Robowski. Robowski, yeah, he's got a 1.2, so he does breaking that DRS by quite a bit, actually. Look at that Bacon Bear is up in 5th place, so she's doing quite well. I'm glad I know that she's a female now. But yeah. Yeah, that makes me laugh, the name and then knowing she's a female. I like that one. Like I said, I love Bacon, not so big of a fan of the Bears though. Alright? We've got a lot of bears up here in Canada, so they may look nice and cuddly and friendly, but they ain't. So yeah, I think some of these guys, you can see Bald already up. It looks like Bacon Bear. Nope, Bacon Bear didn't. No, she hasn't pitted yet. Bald is just past her. Okay, so what do we got? We got Dake, Koru, Lawrence, True Loki God, Bacon Bear are the only drivers left, so the 5 drivers still left to pit. Yeah, quite a few people watching here, so yeah, it looks like a lot of people are excited to watch this F2 race, which is good. It's fun, actually. You really got to use driver technique. You know, you don't got that ERS anymore to help you get the pass done. You do have DRS, but in my opinion, it wasn't that strong. So you really have to use corner exit or maybe a late break into a corner and to make your passes get it done, right? Yeah, I enjoyed driving the F2 cars. They were fun. I wasn't that good at it, but but they were fun, right? So I do have a little bit of experience. I can kind of tell you how they handle and that kind of thing, and give me a somewhat of a idea of what they're like to drive. But they are fun. Looks like Dake is going in. Our leader is going into the pits. I'm pretty sure Bald is gonna take the lead. And I'm just looking at Ricky EV, who I do believe might be the championship leader right now at this moment. That might all change after this race, but yeah, I do believe that's a thing. I imagine Koru will be coming in next. You can see Bald is right up in the front there. Bacon Bear, she's hanging out for another lap, which I don't think is bad, okay, because them white tires suck so bad, and the reds just like hold out for forever, pretty much. You probably could do the whole race on them, but yeah, I think you're mandated to make 2 double pit stops. But where's Dake now? That's 3 seconds. Bald. Look at like you can see how good that undercut worked. I'm glad he did pit earlier, but yeah, you can see how much that undercut helped him out, because yeah, he's got, what is that, like 12 seconds on Dake. Hey, and then looking at it, it looks like Dake, Kylo Ren, Robowski, Ricky EV, Glock, Jacko, Lacko, all those guys, G Ghost. So even with G Ghost pitting early, he's in that, well, not really the lead DRS because Bald was able to break that DRS from everybody by making that earlier pit stop. And, yeah, so his strategy paid off for him, right? Which I think was the correct strategy on this one. Start on the whites and make an early pit stop. Pull the undercut, and you're going to gain so much time. As you can see, it really worked out good for Bald. Like, I don't think there's much that Bald, Bald isn't going to... Yeah, I think he's got an easy time of it. That strategy just worked out super great for him. And, yeah, it looks like the lead, the pack is for second place here. But, yeah, everybody's in that pack. It looks like, yeah, all the way up to Runes is a DRS. In there, so you got what, LB Racing, Ghost, Jacko Lacko, and unfortunately it looks like Sumo ran into a problem, but like I said, I think they had that double stack and it didn't work out good for Sumo. So, yeah, I don't think they coordinated that properly, maybe. Not sure. Wasn't able quite to see. But we got 2 laps to go. I'm not sure. It's not that easy to make the pass okay here, especially in a DRS train, right? So, yeah, I'm just wondering if we're going to see some crazy... there's Ricky EV, who I do believe is our championship leader in the hot pink car. Kylo Ren. Dake, and then way up there is Bald. Yeah, I think that his strategy just really paid off. Great job for Bald. It being the last lap, we're going to stick around with Bald and see him to the line, and then we'll jump to the second place battle there. I'm wondering if Dake's going to be able to hold him off with them white tires. But we want to come to the line here. Bald, I think he's... Bald around the last few quarters, I think. No. Yeah, I'm confused. Yeah, it's in reverse. So I'm trying to figure out where I am on the track here. Okay, I think I know. Okay, now we're getting right close to the end here. Couple corners left. And it looks like Bald is going to secure himself a victory. And a good victory with a great pit strategy there. Because it really worked out for him. And here comes Bald across the line. And then we're going to go back to Dake. And see if he can hold off Kylo Ren on them whites. It's looking like he's gonna. So we've got Dake, Kylo Ren as our top 3. Then we've got Ricky EB gets up in the 4th. We got Glock in 5th. We got Jacko Lacko in 6th. And G Ghost gets up in the 7th. So nice job. Bacon Bear took a 3-second penalty. LB racing in 8th. Uwasap in 9th. Runes in 10th. Robowski 11th. Kevin 12th. Lawrence 13th. True Loki got 58th. And Koru. And then, yeah, it looks like Avin Sinha gets 14th. Sumo in 17th. Bacon Bear. She gets an 18th. Robowski in 19th. And, yeah, or Robsu. Robsu gets 19th. All right, so like I said, off to Australia, but the grid gets reversed, which I like because now you're going to see all the fast guys in the back, and you know how that goes. Those fast guys aren't patient. They want to get to the front as quickly as possible. So usually the starts are pretty exciting. So yeah, so this should be a good second race too. Congratulations to our podium guys. Way to go. Nice strategy. Bald on the win. Yep, that was a good race. And yeah. Oh, there we go. Add an EA friend. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I got friends in low places where the whiskey rolls. Yeah, we'll just stop doing that. All right. So there you go. Yeah, that was yeah, good race. I like that. Bald with that good strategy. Dake and Kyle Loren. Ricky EV not quite able to get into that podium spot. Not for lack of trying. Okay. Now I'm seeing one shot, but that's probably going to change. I do think because I think they do a reverse grid this time. All right. So yeah, I imagine it takes a minute or two here. Okay, guys. Because I guess it is the host, Jacko Lacko, is going to have to manually do the order so that we can do the reverse grid. So the guys who finished in the back now start in the front. And then all the fast guys in the back. All those impatient fast guys waiting to get to the front. All starting in the back. And that's where the excitement happens. Yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think it's reverse grid. He hasn't changed it yet, but I think it does go to reverse grid. And there it goes. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a reverse grid. I'm pretty sure here. So Bacon Bear will be. She'll be starting up front. Let's see if she can hold them off, and maybe get herself a podium. I would like to see that. Bacon Bear. I like that. I like that. I think more and more we should get more females racing the cars. I don't see them. Why not? You know. You got a lot of females, girls and whatnot now playing video games. You know. I'm older, and I like even in what is that game? Call of Duty. You got to, I'm getting killed by girls all the time, man. But I'm old and slow. I'm the guy that camps in corners and stuff like that. I'm the guy everybody curses in Call of Duty, the camper. All right, so yeah. Reverse grid in Australia. I come from a land down under, where the women grow and men thunder. Hey. I can't, who is that? Men at Work? Is that the name of the band? Men at Work? A group that was from Australia. I come from a land down under, where women grow and men thunder. And I can't remember the rest, but I do remember the song. Yeah. So yeah, Jacko Lacko is just getting that the racing order done because he has to do it manually. So stick around, don't be leaving. The race will be starting momentarily, but this time we won't be doing a qualifying. It'll just be a straight up start with the reverse grid order from the last race. I'm putting my money on Bacon Bear. Bacon Bear is going to take the win. Yeah. Elbows out. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna go freshen up my coffee here while the order gets finished up, and then hopefully we get the race done there. But yeah, I think that race, that pit strategy really worked out. I'm surprised though how big of a lead he had after that pit stop. So his pit strategy really worked out good for him. But I remembered England because I actually did England in the F2 cars, and I was one of the idiots that started on the Reds, and that's when I noticed that everybody that was racing me was pitting on lap 2 or 3 from whites to reds, and that's when I realized I started on the wrong tire. So what I did was I went a long stint on the reds to try to, you know, because they were the preferred tire, but yeah, that's how I kind of knew what the strategy might be on that track from my own screw up. So they might be taking a little, there might be a set time in which everybody gets ready. I got my new TRX rig. Just ordered a round wheel and a sequential shifter. I have a hard time saying that word. But yeah, so that's coming. So I got some new stuff coming for my new rig. And that TRX rig, I really love it. I love being able to change from Formula 1 seating to GT and rally type seating, and be able to do it with no tools in a couple of minutes, right? Because if I need to pull out tools and it takes a half an hour to do it, I'm not going to bother to do it. So that's why I got this one, because it's so quick and easy. And yeah, I really enjoy it. It's really nice. I do recommend it. The TRX Alpine Edition from Track Racer. Yeah, it's nice, nice rig. Got to take your time putting it together though, because all the moving parts that it has, okay, you know. But a lot of it comes already put together, so you don't have to worry about a lot of those moving parts. So it's kind of nice, right? But I do recommend, if you do put one together, you put one together with someone else, because this might make it a little easier. I did it by myself, but you know, that's just how it is. But it probably would be much easier if you had a second person helping you. But yeah, so I'm enjoying my new rig. I'm excited to be racing again and have some new stuff. Sometimes I have to buy something to get myself excited about racing again. So that's what I did. I went out and spent a couple of grand, and there you go. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing. Oh, we got somebody, Bacon Bear, I think it was. No! She got too excited, I think, on the start. I think she's got herself a drive-through, I think it was. I see somebody move, and I do believe it was Bacon Bear. That's too bad. I had high hopes for you, Bacon Bear. Oh, yeah, somebody else there. Somebody missing the corner. Quite a few people. Like I said, you got the fast guys in the back, okay? They're all going to be trying to come very quickly. You can see Ball's already up in the 14th. Gee, Ghost, wow. I don't know what moves he made, but he made some good ones, I think. Because he's up in the 8th now. And I think, spectator, here we go. Sorry, guys. Tire, enable, Bacon Bear. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, drive through. It was her. She got nervous. She jumped the gun. That's too bad. She's running pretty good too. So, yeah, she's gonna have to do a drive-through. So that's an extra pit stop. So unfortunately, oh, there she goes wide. Yeah, you might as well go into the pit now, since you went wide. And that's a good choice. And she's going to go through and serve her drive-through. She's going to lose a ton of time. That's too bad. I feel bad. I had high hopes. I thought maybe she might be able to pull off the win. But, yeah. Maybe she slipped or she just, mistimed it. But, yeah, I saw that little move thing. So, oh, well. That's how it goes. That's racing, right? Oh, look at that. We had the Red Bull there going off. And like I said, these cars have a huge amount of understeer, so yeah. P1 glitched. Is that what happened? And from what I can tell, okay, by what's being said there, it might have been that somebody glitched. And that caused Bacon Bear to jump the start. Kind of like what happened to, I think, Alonso when Piastri moved a little bit. It sometimes creates a chain reaction. Everybody else does the same thing. If you remember back in Azerbaijan or Baku, Piastri jumped the start there. And then Alonso, oh, we got somebody off there. I'm not sure who that is. That Bacon Bear? Might be. But, yeah, so that might have been what happened there. It glitched and then it, oh, look at this. That's, I think that's, Avenir Sinha Roy. With Sumo Gillen. Oh no! He's just understeering everywhere. Yeah, maybe he's missing some wing or something. Yeah, he's just understeering everywhere. And Bacon Bear, unfortunately, with the jump start there from a glitch, I guess. Oh, look at this. True Loki, God, Robowski, Glock, all out. And Ball. Oh, he made the early pit stop. So he's trying that pit stop again, that early pit stop, to see if maybe he can jump some spots that way. See if that works out for him. We'll see. But let's go to the throwing. So MS5 is holding on up there, so that's pretty good. Joey B. Ghost now up into, and he's going for that early pit stop, which I think is a good idea. Get that undercut done. Now MS5 started on the preferred tire, so yeah, so you're gonna probably now you're probably seeing that there's a wide difference in tires. You got the super softs, and then I think it's like you got the softs, which are red, And then you got the mediums, which are yellow, and then you got the hards, which are white. Right? But yeah, in F2 they got like a super soft. Right? Just you know, and it looks like they're giving you the softer tires for this race. Bald with the fastest lap. Ricky V up in 13th. Ricky already made his pit stop. And, oh, look at that. He's right there with the Ghost. Who I think after a pit stop to a cycle through will probably come out front. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Or maybe. This is what I'm thinking, okay? I don't know if I'm right, but I'm thinking after pit stops, all cycle through, I think the Ghost is going to be on top. Well, unless Ricky in the hot pink car there passes him, then he'll be out front. But I think these guys are going to jump the pack by making that earlier pit stop. We'll have to see what happens. Sorry, guys, I should have put that away a while ago. But that's what I see happening here. G Ghost, also a commentator. I like that, eh? Sumo Gillian and G Ghost. If you haven't ever watched their commentary, it's a lot better than mine. They're way more professional and do things more in a Sky Sports type of way than me. But yeah, they're the commentary race team, I guess, which is pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, if you've never watched those guys do commentary, they do a really great job. They share more information, track history, facts, and things like that, you know. Probably a little more knowledgeable about the history of things and stuff like that. You know, they know the corner numbers too, where I don't. I don't pay attention to that. I know. But yeah, they're a really fun team to watch. I think so. It'd be nice to see the Ghost maybe pull off a victory here. He's looking like he's doing pretty good because Ricky EV is losing ground on him, and it looks like who's he got? Lewis App right up his behind here. Ricky EV not doing it. Where's Joey B gonna come out in relations to Joey B does get out ahead of Ghost. Let's see here. Yeah, sorry. So Joey B does get ahead of Ghost. But just barely. But he is on the fresher tires. By 2 laps, I think. So now it's just MS5 and Robsu who need to make their pit stops. Bacon Bears made hers. Yeah, everybody's made their pit stops, I think. And Paul doesn't look like it's working out for him. He must have run into some trouble with traffic, maybe. Maybe he got stuck behind somebody. Maybe get some frustrations going. But it looks like Ghost has overtaken Joey B. Ghost looks like he's got some decent pace here. Ooh, look at that. As I was talking about Ricky not being up to pace, sure enough, he speeds it up, and there he is with the fastest lap. And now in contention for the win. I think when MSS 508 pits, I'm not sure how long the pit stop is, right? We got 22.3. So So I'm not sure how long the pit is, but yeah, it'll be curious to see if MS can come out in front of Ghost. A lot of penalties here. Look at this. We're gonna go check these penalties. Look at this. Oh no, Ghost! Just as I go to check on him, gets a penalty. Oh no, no, no! Oh, that's too bad. He's gonna need some luck to be able to try to maybe get that separation he needs to get that 3 seconds now. But yeah, you got Rosu, Kevin, LB, Runes, Sumo Gillian. So both the commentators with penalties. Ball, Jacko Lacko, and Bacon Bear. And Jacko Lacko with 13 seconds, so he's not having a good race. He's probably a little frustrated. But there we go. After the pit stops, MS5 not able to hold on. He dropped all the way down to 9th. And now Ghost in the lead, but dealing with a 3-second penalty. So, yeah, Ghost. Yeah, he needs to try to break that DRS and do everything he can in 4.5 laps to get that 3 seconds, which I'm not sure you're going to be able to do because you got Ricky EV in the hot pink car behind you, and Ricky EV, he's got some stink. Yeah, Joey B. But we got a long DRS here chain 2 here, so, and that's not good for Ghost, okay? Because he'll drop back quite a bit unless he can try to find a way to get some sort of separation here, right? So he'll go all the way probably back to like about, I would think 4th or 5th, maybe more, right? I can't work it out, but yeah, too bad about the penalty. I hate that when you get those penalties and it just so takes your heart out of it, you know? It's like you want to compete for the win, but once you got that penalty, you know you got it. You know, the best you can do is cross the line first and then serve your penalty. But at least taking bragging rights for crossing the line first. But yeah, unfortunate, but it happens. That's racing. Keep it in between the white lines, and you won't have that. But yeah, that's too bad. His strategy where it was working out for him, and yeah, it was looking good. But yeah, that one 3-second penalty is all it took, and now he's got like a huge DRS train, which is not good because that means everybody's close together, and that makes that 3 seconds even harder to try to get a good finish from. But yeah, we still got 3 laps left to go. So anything can happen maybe, and it looks like they might be starting to pull away a little bit from Joey B, which might work out good for thing, but I think Joey B, he's hanging in there. Yeah, he knows how important it is to hang on to that DRS, especially with these cars, okay, because you don't have that ERS now, that power to pass, that electrical system. And yeah, and like I said, I don't find the DRS too powerful. This will be a DRS zone, so this will be interesting. This is where you're going to see how powerful the DRS is, and as you can see, I don't think he's going to be able to make the pass here. Nope, he's not able to get it done. And we'll see if he's able to get it here. But I don't think so. Like I said, the DRS is not that powerful on these cars. So it's a lot harder to make passes You really gotta use driver technique and get a good exit coming out of that corner, so you get the better run coming out. But yeah, but unfortunately, like I said, he's got that penalty. But what I am noticing is there's a lot of other guys that got penalties here, so that might actually help him out and at least give him a decent finish. And who knows, maybe Ricky EV gets himself a penalty, you know. Maybe Lewis App too. And then we might have something here, but yeah, they're all close together. It's really hard for me to tell how things are going to work out with all these penalties. But yeah, I always hate penalties because, you know, I want to see them race for the thing. Okay, we got a caution, but I think it's just a caution for a car that might have went off. But yeah, we're pretty tight. Oh no, 10 seconds, speeding in pit for Lawrence. Look at all the DNFs we've got. And Bacon Bear, she's still here. Up in the 15th, we got Lawrence, LB, Koru, Troloki, God, Robowski, and Glock, all DNF. So, high number of DNFs. Might be because of the fast guys starting in the back and being in a hurry to get to the front, because we know that's how it goes. When the fast guys all start in the back, they might not be quite as patient. Especially in these type of cars, because it's not as easy to make your way through the pack in these F2 cars. From my experience, right? But yeah, you can see how tight the field is. No! Bald, who wins the race, disqualified, failed to use. Failed to use 2 sets of tires. Yeah, he gets disqualified for using using 2 different sets, I guess. I think that's what it said when it flashed up. But here we go. We got but I still think he's going to get a pretty decent finish. I think he might still be able to hold on to a podium. So the Ghost is coming around the last few corners with Ricky EV. I think Ricky EV is going to steal the win here. Back up on top on the podium. So a 4th and a 1st, I think it's going to happen here. G Ghost across the line first with that penalty to serve. Here we come to the line. Ghost first and Ricky EB. So Ricky in first. Ghost hangs on to second with all the penalties. Kylo Ren third. Dake fourth. Lewis at fifth. Joey B sixth. Robesu seventh. Kevin eighth. MS5 ninth. Runes 10th. Jacko Hacko 12th. Avenir Sinharoy in 13th. Bacon Bear gets a 14th, and all the rest DNF. Tough luck for Bacon Bear with the jump start there from the glitch. Probably got her to probably triggered her to get on the throttle a little too early there. But yeah, great race, guys. Congratulations to the podium guys, Kevin, G Ghost, and forget who the third guy was now. Old guy's memory. I swear I can only remember like about 2 seconds ahead of time. But yeah, that was a good race. Ghost would have had that win if not for that penalty. But he hung on to second. He got the second place. So, you know, you got to be happy that he at least got that. So, great job, guys. Great race. I enjoyed it. Both races. Already friends, alright. Cleanest driver was Dake. Most overtakes is the Ghost. Ricky EV, what do you got? You got race winner, fastest lap, driver of the day. Alright. No clean sweeps. So there you go, yeah. So Kylo Ren, there you go, was the third place. So Ricky EV and G Ghost and Kylo Ren for the podium placers in that one. So yeah, great race. I really enjoyed it, guys. Sorry about missing last Tuesday, but I'm back today. Had a good time, and hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you subscribe, get me over 100, and yeah, I guess we'll see you back on Tuesday, which I think is going to be the second last day for racing the F2. I think there's 2 more. Next Tuesday and Friday will be the last 2 races left. Okay, so 4 tracks. I think that's how it is. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, it's just a short little series. But yeah, enjoy the stream, guys. I'm the Ghost, and I'm out of here. Subscribe, get me over 100, guys. All right, ciao, man.